you've spent any amount of time surfing YouTube searching for gun content, then you've almost certainly seen shooters using something like this. But why? Well, that's what we're going to cover today. And we're going to definitively answer whether these are A, beneficial, B, affordable, and C, are they really even necessary? Stick around, find out. Hello, welcome back to another installationist of What Would Lou Do. So as I said in the beginning of the video, what we are looking at today is shot timers. And this particular shot timer is the Club 3 timer from the Pact company. Full disclosure, they did send us this for review, and not paid to review it or anything, but we reached out to them because we, like the rest of you, saw a lot of our fellow content creators and peers using things like this during their training and their videos. And so we, probably like yourselves, were asking, what's the deal with those? Why does everyone use those? And so we reached out to them, they sent it to us, and so thanks to the Pact company for doing so. But again, no one can buy our reviews, right? No one can buy our opinion. We're going to give our straight up honesty about this. Taking into consideration our experience using these, is this something that more people should be looking into? Not necessarily this one, but is it right for you and your training? So this particular timer in question is relatively simple. It's got, 4 buttons here. You've got the power button, the review button, and then up and down, right? That scrolls through. It has a metal clip to clip on your belt. I don't wear it on my belt, and I will tell you later why that is. Plastic body, it's not like really flimsy or anything, so if you dropped it, it's not going to shatter into a million pieces. It's kind of bulky compared to some of the other ones I've seen. Some of them can be really slim, but this one you see here, right, it basically fills the palm of my hand there. The screen is easily readable, and if you're looking down at it like on your belt like that, is no problem to see it. The battery, on the other hand, is something I would like to see improvement on. The 9-volt battery, the ones that put in your smoke detectors. There's no such rechargeables. I would like to see rechargeable batteries, something like AA, even if you made it 3 or 4, at least you could recharge it. So if you want to hear this thing nice and loud, maybe you can see the timer is running there, and then I'll simulate a gunshot and it stops. It's 11.89. If that's your time, you need some more training. So this particular timer does not have an adjustable volume. I would prefer that. Myself, I have tinnitus, right? It's a ringing in the ears all day long. When I have ear protection on, and this is way down here, I can't distinguish between the two. That's why I don't wear it on my belt. So I will actually just clip it on my hoodie just like this, and I can hear it perfectly because it's close to my ear, and it'll basically hang like that. So I'm not sure if this is like extremely loud compared to other ones, but I would like to have an adjustable volume. That way I could see, like, okay, is it just my handicap that's making it hard for me to hear, or is it just that it doesn't go loud enough? So that's basically the premise of this. You set the timer, pull it, pow, and it will tell you the split time between every shot. So if you're doing like bill drills, for instance, you go to pow, 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 right? It will give you the split between each one of those shots. And you have a physical data point to reference to see, like, am I improving? Am I getting quicker? Am I getting faster? And so on and so forth. To answer the first question, right, are they beneficial? Absolutely, right? I can scroll back to when I first started and I can be like, oh yeah, I started out with a 2.72. Now I'm down to a 1.5, right? I'm getting better, and that's what you want. Sure, you can pull and draw and everything, or like dry fire. A lot of people love dry fire. It's beneficial. It's got its usefulness. However, I find that dry fire will only take you so far. Once it gets time to actually feel that recoil, dry fire goes out the window. If you can take that and it translate to the target, great. And what I find is that you can, this is on safe by the way, and no one over here off the screen. So when you're aiming or dry firing, that will help you to get quick, like target acquisition. But as far as dealing with the recoil, that's something you're actually going to have to put rounds on the paper, on the steel, whatever you use, in order to really improve, accuracy, your technique, all that. Would this be beneficial with dry fire? Probably. I would say you would have to make it really sensitive. On the inside, there is an area where you can increase the sensitivity, but if you're out at a range or something, it will be picking up other people's gunshots. So it can be counterproductive if you forget that you made it really, really sensitive. So now moving on to our second point. Are they affordable? Well, that really depends on the model you go with. I'm not going to throw the price out there because YouTube is so sensitive nowadays about showing gun parts and being installed and throwing out prices and everything. If they even get the suspicion that you're trying to sell something, they want to axe your channel, delete you, demonetize you, so on and so forth. Links will be to these in the description. You can check them out for yourself. You'll find out the prices there. Are they affordable? Well, for what you get, this one, I would say yes. I can't speak to others, but there are some of them that are astronomical for what they do. I mean, it's literally a little box that records time and beeps at you. It doesn't need to be $500-$600. You know what I'm saying? Now, the last and most important question, are these necessary? Well, to be honest with you, that's sort of a loaded question. And it really depends on you. Do you think that's necessary? I may say yeah, you may say no. I will venture so far as to say necessary, no. Before I got one of these, I did a lot of training, right? A lot of dry fire, a lot of practicing, right? Yes, I did improve. I definitely did improve, and I didn't have one of these at my side. However, once I got one of these, I could physically see my improvement. I could scroll through and be like, oh yeah, baby, I am getting it. Versus me just perceiving, yes, that seemed fast, or that seemed a little slow. Because it will seem like that. Sometimes you'll go to draw, you'll be like, oh man, that felt fast. You look at the timer, not so much. So being able to physically log it and to physically see like, oh yes, I am making improvement is very, very, very helpful. So would I recommend a shot timer to someone? Yes, I would. Is this something that you should, take out a loan to get? Absolutely not. If you feel like you are moving in the right direction with dry fire and you can see on target that you're making those improvements, then hey, maybe this is something that you put, for later on. But in my experience, there's been no drawbacks to it, right? It's only been positive using a shot timer for my training. So just to recap, are they beneficial? Bing, yes. Are they affordable? Bing, this one is, at least. Are they necessary? Oh, maybe. That really depends on you. I've presented my evidence, my case, and now it's up to you guys to decide what you will do. So I think that about does it for today's video. If you found this video helpful, we ask that you strike that like, swell that bell, subscribe and vibe with us, make us feel all appreciated, baby. We appreciate you guys for watching. As we always say, seek the Lord while he may be found, or call upon him while he is near, because he is near unto those that be of a broken heart, and save such that be of a contrite spirit. Draw near to God, he will draw near to you. He resists the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. So cast yourselves down before the Lord, and he will lift you up. Till next time, my friends, take care. God bless. If you spent any amount of time surfing YouTube, there was this massive shadow coming. I was like, what is that?
Squirrel!
Oh, it was huge. It was like your shadow. Like, holy moly. Is a bear coming or something? What's going on? It's dark. And see, were they actually even really necessary? Nope. Actually even really necessary? No. So you can see there, maybe you can see there. I'm not sure, can you see there? Bloopers. All right, we're gonna try to get 6 this time. Forgot that last one. Apparently I need to go back to school and learn how to count.